Hi, welcome to pocket page number 6, which is part of this cloth book that we're making with all these different pages with all different pockets on them. So this is the page that we're doing today. It's got 3 separate small pockets on it. So if you've already signed up on GourmetQuilter.com to receive the pattern, then that would be great. You will have one of these that tells you all about it. But I'm here to show you how to put it together. So this tells you how much you need, what to cut and everything else for this particular page. So we need some of the stiffening that we're using. It's like a thick interfacing for the back of the page this time, and I've already got that sitting together with the background square that we need. And then for the pockets, again it tells you on the pattern what size to cut. So I've gone ahead and I've already done a little bit of the work, but I've just left one of them here. So what we're doing is folding. It was a longer piece of fabric, we're folding it over and we're stitching down the sides and along the bottom a little bit, but we're leaving a gap in there so that we can turn it out the right way. So I've already done the 2 little ones. It's exactly the same process. We just need to clip the corners off so that when we turn it out the right way we can get as tidy a corner as possible and there's not so much bulky fabric sitting in the corner. And then we can turn that out the right way. I'm loving this pocketbook. I just want to put all sorts of things in my pockets now. So you may just want to you might have a nice little turning tool or something. I don't happen to have one, or certainly not right here. So I'm just using a pencil, so you don't want anything too sharp, but something that will help you just push those corners out a little bit so that they're as sharp as you can reasonably get them with fabric. So push out all 4 corners. You don't want to poke too hard because you don't want to make holes in them. And the other thing that can help sometimes when you're doing things like this is just to run your tool along the seam. It just helps pop the fabric out where you've sewn it there so that you get a nice smooth press when you go to press that seam. It just seems to help all these little things. So we've done all that. Now we want to press that. So we've got that little gap there. That's going to sit at the bottom of our pocket when we stitch it onto the background. But we just want to press those seam allowances in as if it was sewn. So it needs to be in the right amount and you've got to keep them straight, and they nearly always want to just sort of change shape a little bit. They just want to be noticed, I think. So I think that's probably looking pretty good. So keep your edges pushed out nicely where you've sewn and press from there up towards the folded end. And so now we've got our pocket ready here, but I'm suggesting that this is going to be the top where the fold is, suggesting 2 rows of a top stitching, which I've done on these 2 here. It just gives it extra strength on that fold. It's probably not essential, it looks nice, and also it does give it a little bit more strength when you're putting things in and out of pockets. So just about 1/8 of an inch away from the end, and then about 1/4 of an inch away as well. So I'll go ahead and do the second row, and then I'll come back and show you how to put the pockets on. So I've gone ahead, I've finished off my pocket, and I've started positioning them onto my piece with the stiff stuff behind it. So again, the pattern gives you measurements for placement and things. These clear rulers that we have for quilting are so good because we can help line everything up, because we can see through them. So we can see where our edges are, we can see how to put them that way, we can see to get them level that way. We can just see what we're doing. So I've actually gone ahead and I've just popped pins in. Again, this stiff stuff's really good because you can pin straight into it so that it holds things in place for us. So I'm just going to stitch now just close to the edge all the way around 3 sides and on all 3 pockets, and that's really all I have to do. So I'll just get started and then I'll come back and show it to you when it's all done. So stitching through the stiff stuff as well, just close to that edge on the 3 sides. You do need to leave the top edge open. So I'm just coming up the very last bit of the pocket side there. I'm just going to do a little back stitch. I always do a little back stitch at the beginning and end when I'm doing a little pocket top so that it's extra strong. And there we have our 3 pockets. I'm just going to give it a final press. Doesn't necessarily need one, but I like to press everything. So there's our 3 pockets. I'm not sure what we're going to keep in those, but I'm sure we'll think of something. So, and that's on the stiffening as well, so that that's ready to go with another page on the other side to be part of the book. So thank you. That was page 6. I will see you again with page 7.